Report. When we talk this term, report, I would like to welcome you to the second session of report writing. And so far as its meaning, origin and developments are concerned, we dedicated first session for the same. I would like to talk about report as noun and report as verb. Let us have a quick glance over the origin and the development before going to the second session of report writing. What are the objectives of the first session? These were a few major objectives. Like after going through this session, the participants will be able to know what is report, how pivotal is it in the professional life, what are the qualities of a good report, and so on and so forth. Next slide please. Let us look at the other objective, various aspects of report as technical writing, and develop an effective style for writing reports. How to write various types of report effectively. These are the objectives behind this session, and that is going to be extended over 2 sessions. So first is already over. We will be talking about a quick roundup of session 1, a report, excavating its origin and development. And here I would like to talk that we can look at the examples of 2 young kids who are quite similar in age, or hardly 1 or 2 years elder and younger. And we look at the example that how they are reporting or misreporting about their situations to their parents. Then a 3-4 year child for non-verbal reporting. This is I would like to focus on. It is a situation of non-verbal report, and in that non-verbal report I would like to give you one example. Like you can imagine a 3 to 4 year kid in a family who is the center of the whole family, center of the attraction of whole family. Everybody loves him, and suddenly what happened? A day some guests are there, some meeting is going on, kid is feeling ignored. In the night when there is no electricity and during the meeting, this is the homely environment of an Indian rural family. What happens? The kid is looking at everyone and he is noticing that nobody is paying attention to him. So he looks at the candle and started putting his finger forward towards the top of the candle. Somebody notices and says, "You will hurt yourself, you will burn yourself." The kid is drawing his finger back. A little later, he is noticing that somebody is watching at him or not. He moves another finger forward, then somebody shouts at him. What does this mean? If you will look at the deeper sense, you will notice that the kid is reporting that he needs attention. He needs attention of everybody. Why nobody is looking at him? And based on that, this is also another format of reporting. Reporting can be of any type and many types. If somebody is going to police and request for FIR, that is also a report. If you are talking to somebody that this happened, your attendance record, attendance register is also a report. Daily attendance putting there, and then sessional examination result, that is internal report, then external report. But before moving forward, let us have a brief definition. What is a report? A report is an objective, factual, truthful account of anything happened, seen or heard. So mostly we report about a past thing, past happening. But sometimes we also go for future prediction based on the logical establishment, and we try to foretell that this report is telling that after 10 years the pollution level will be up to this. Observing the present situation, the global warming will be like this, the level of global warming will be like this. Similarly, we would like to look at the conceptualizing report, the term itself. As we already know that it is a description, story, account, so far as dictionary meanings are concerned. to give people information about something that you have heard, seen, done. It is about past. Next please. So far as Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary is concerned, it describes report in the terms of as a report is a written or spoken account of an event, especially one that is published or broadcast. This is according to 2005 edition, 7th edition, published in 2005, page number 1286. Next slide please. Then so far as going to the meaning of that report, how many synonyms of report can be identified? Let us look. As now, a report of the accident, it can stand for account, can stand for statement, record, exposition, delineation. Let us look at how the report at work, the latest finding brings word about or announce, pass on, communicate, relate, tell, recount, give an account of, set forth, document, narrate, describe, delineate, detail, divulge, disclose, and faculate. These are the certain synonyms of the term report. Go to next slide please. Then let us, based on all that meaning and other earlier concepts, let us try to draw concluding remarks and define report. So thus report is an account or a statement about something that happened in the past. Etymologically, report means to carry back, and where re means back and potare means to carry. Thus the report is the description of some event or situation that has already happened in past. Next please. Report means a statement or description. These are the certain, you can say, drawing conclusion from the discussion and meaning, based on the meaning. Description of what has been said, seen, done, witnessed, etc. It contains facts, figures, information. Let us talk of the professional report. You are professional students and you need to develop professional report. Here, no verbal, non-verbal category, no formal, informal category, but what becomes most significant for you, that professional report and formal report and business report, that is of your use. And for that purpose, an organized information of the report should contain facts, figures, information, analysis, opinion, suggestions and recommendation. Let me stress on the point suggestions and recommendation. If somebody, a good report must have suggestion and recommendation, otherwise it is considered incomplete, not mature. It should have drafts, charts, pictures, statistical tables, specially compiled for a particular purpose. It must have a purpose. Next please. Thus, these are certain points according to the book Communication Skills, published in the year 2013, 6th impression, pages 511 and 512. We would like to discuss here only underlined parts. Formal communication, a report is prepared for specific purpose. It must have authentic information that can be quoted. It must be based on the facts. It must be prepared for well-defined audience. Audience is also of many types: literate, semi-literate, and fully literate. Then, based on literacy level, based on technology level, semi-technical audience, non-technical audience, technical audience. So that way one must know that who is the audience and for whom the report is prepared. And it must be framed in a particular usable language and define audience, then impartial and objective. Objective is just a term, but it is very tough to be objective in human life. Factual and truthful. It must be in the usable form. If audience is German speaking, you should not prepare the report in English. You should follow the language German. So it should be usable form. Prepared in the usable form. Collection and examination of data. Based on examination of data, conclusion should be there. Analysis, and then finally recommendations. Next slide please. We have gone through the extensive discussion of the report and what report can be. Based on that, now in professional sphere there are multiple types of report, and according to situation, now we are going to talk about how many types of report. Very quick round. According to use, report can be external or internal. An industry can prepare for it. If some accident happens, they will set internal inquiry as well as, like LED factory fire incident happened 2-3 days back in Greater Noida. You will find that internal inquiry will also be there. Government will also set up team of inquiry and they will visit. Similarly, the bad incident happened in the Maruti factory in Gurgaon. There were 2 types of inquiry. So according to use, it is an external and internal report. According to period, report can be set. See, newspaper is also a kind of report. What type of report? It is a periodical report, daily report. It comes daily. Based on that, some of the reports come like employment news in India. It is a weekly report. Some of the reports come fortnightly. Some of them comes monthly, then bi-monthly, then quarterly, then 6 monthly, and then annual report. Sometimes special reports are constructed for a specific purpose. So this way report can be of 2 types, routine and special. Next please. According to level of management, report to top management. And see, in a management factory, managerial level, in an enterprise, at the managerial level, you will notice that report communication can travel from upside down or from bottom to top or grapevine form. So that way it can be of top management, report to functional management, report to junior level management and functional report. Next please. See, corporate reports. In corporate culture, you must be someday the part of corporate houses, industry houses, big corporate culture. So there will be statutory report where legal bindings will be there, directors report, they will be preparing for their own specific purpose, auditors report where funds and accounts will be observed, and non-statutory report, then other type of reports. Let us look at how many other types of report can be. These are certain situations we already discussed. But when we talk of that, review report, cost audit report, interim report, oral report, next slide please, non-verbal, verbal report, oral written, informal, formal, informational report and interpretative report, routine, periodic, annual, progress, laboratory report, inspection report, inventory report, confidential report, solicited report and non-solicited report. Solicited report means once you are requested to prepare a report. But when you talk of non-solicited report, means you are not requested to prepare a report, but you took some problems in your consideration and you want to sort it out. Like an able citizen of your community, if incident of thefts are getting more and more, you will write a letter to, if you are writing a letter to the DC, District Commissioner or SP, Superintendent of Police, means you are giving the report non-solicited. You taken to the cognizance of certain problem and you prepared a report. Next please. Here we also did an activity in the first part of that to identify that participants will be able to, what was the objective? To identify, relate and discriminate between subjective and objective language. So language is also of 2 types, subjective and objective language. For report writing, objective language is preferred. But what is negated, one should not go for subjective language. But subjective language is not always bad. It can be used in creative writing, it can be used in poetry writing, it can be used in story writing, and it can be used in various other purposes for personal communication. You cannot mix your life personal and professional. For professional life, objective language is preferred, recommended, and there is thumbs up for that. But for personal situation, subjective language is recommended, so thumbs down for the objective language there. So in that area, you will realize how to present and how to discuss. Next please. Welcome to the second session after having the meaning, origin and development and definition of report. Let us move towards report writing. And next slide please. How to write a report. What are the things you should be taking care of? See, while writing, there are certain mindset of the people. And how do they write? There is one mechanics of writing or writing style. We are going to talk of how many writing styles are there. So there is fast writing style. Very randomly I would like to say, some of the people think that my ways are highways. What do they think? That whatsoever they are writing, that is the way. Here I would like to talk about one example. One 7 blind persons were requested to describe an elephant, to report an elephant. 7 अंधे लोगों को एक बार ये सेट किया गया कि वो ये बताएं, इस बात की रिपोर्ट दें कि हाथी कैसा होता है. हाउ डज एलिफेंट लुक लाइक. पहला बंदा जाता है, वो हाथी के पीठ पे, एलिफेंट के पीठ पे हाथ फेरता है और उसके बाद कहता है एलिफेंट इज लाइक अ वॉल. See, one report, first report came that elephant is like a wall. Second reporter जाता है, blind है, वो जाके उसके पैर को हाथ लगाता है and come up and says that elephant is like a pillar. Third reporter जाता है, जाके उसके सूंड को हाथ लगाता है, वो कहता है elephant is like a python. Next blind person है जो जाके उसकी पूंछ को हाथ लगाता है और कहता है elephant is like a broom. कोई उसके कान को हाथ लगाता है, कहता है हाथी सूंड की तरह. My ways are highways. And they started fighting that who is the true reporter. So no two reporter of the world can report same incident in the same way. And here my ways are the highways should not be there. 7 blind person describing an elephant. Then moving to subjective expressions, we have already seen some examples. Subjective expressions, they have a lot of the use of personal pronouns like I, my, me, we, our, us, you, your, you, they, their, them, something like that. Objective language is to the point. It should be specific. It must describe in the term journalistic approach what, when, where, why something will be there. And inductive logic and deductive logic. Let us look at the inductive logic and deductive logic. What is inductive logic? Drawing a conclusion by a journey from part to whole. From one part, but somebody will start and it will go to the whole. Holistic approach. Inductive logic. But deductive logic will from whole to the part. Deductively. Like it is a sort of scientific filtration of the information. Scientific filtration of the data and coming to the last residue of the most significant part, that is conclusion, suggestion and recommendation based on that. Journalistic writing talk of what happened, when happened, all WH question will be investigated one by one, applied there, and ultimately they will reach to the conclusion. So these are the various writing styles one should do. But definitely one must not go for the writing style, that is the first one. That is negative part, thumbs down for that. My ways are highways, they are never recommended for professional field. Next please. Then report writing, mechanics of writing and writing styles. Again, second part of writing style we would like to discuss. Many of you might be driving cars, bikes, etc. But while driving a car, while driving a bike, if weather is very bad, if weather is so foggy, you would not love to drive because you will feel very tough to drive. So here fog index is the terminology that we must know. In writing also, you should not use very tough words. Selection of words should be very simple because even the ordinary person can understand it. Then simple language, KISS formula, you should not elaborate, rather you should go for keep it simple and short. Next please. Then let us discuss the body of the report. Now you have started writing a report. So this state, format and structure. We are going to talk of structural layout and format of the report. How to organize the data. Once you are ready with the report, conclusion, everything, you went through the process. Now you are organizing the writing part. So you, before going through that, you must divide the whole content into, whole material into 3 parts. Front matter, main body and back matter. Let us discuss them one by one. Next please. Report writing, front matter. Front matter begins with the cover sheet of the report. Like if the report is very thin, one should go for paperback binding. Paperback means binding with a paper. And if report is very thick, one should go for high binding, hardcover. Hardcover based on that, and hard bind will be there. That is known as hard bind. So according to the need, one should adopt hard bind or paperback. according to the significance, according to the readability and all that. Then cover of the report must be very light color. One should not go for very dark vibrant color. It is advisable to make it professional. And then title page, frontispiece, copyright, notice, then there comes forwarding letter, then there will come preface, acknowledgement, table of contents and list of illustrations, abstract or summary or executive summary. Next please. This is the earlier all material was front matter. Let us come to the main body. Main body can be divided into four major parts. Four major parts will be dealing with, for part 1 will be introduction, B discussion, C conclusion and D recommendation. Move to the back matter. Report writing back matter will deal with appendices, first part. What is appendix? It is additional chart and graphs, some questionnaire, sample questionnaire worked out, calculation, site plans and so on. Then there will be references and bibliography. References are list of works cited in the report and bibliography talks of list of works consulted. When you talk of list of works cited, means that is directly used. If you have used a few lines from any data, any source, that will come under this head. Then bibliography. Right now there is one more term also that is known as bibliography. When you are taking data from internet, that should be introduced in the alphabetical order. For bibliography, if you are mixing bibliography and bibliography together, if the source is from book, you will write in bracket print. If the source is from internet, you will write in bracket web. Before writing web, you will also write, you will copy the browser, you will paste it there for information from where you are taking. Then insert browsed as on date. Like suppose that today is April 26, so browsed as on April 26, 2017. And then because on internet the data may be today, may not be tomorrow. So you will say that when I used it on this day, it is authenticated. Then in bracket you will write where. If you have taken from print, you will write printed data, this page number and all that. Next please. Report writing back matter again continues here. Let us look at the glossary. What is glossary? Sometimes we use very typical words like list of technical words and terms which appear in the text and report. What are the technical words? If some word is you have used in a specific sense. For example, we can talk of what are the specific senses like secularism in India, communalism. These are the oft debated terms. But how you are going to apply the term secularism in term of professionalism? If you have used the term secularism as being objective, so then you have to describe that here secularism means, for report writing, secularism means being objective, factual and truthful. So list of technical word terms which appear in the text of the report. Then index. Indexing is an art and nowadays computers are very helpful for them. List of various topics, subtopics and various other significant aspects which have been discussed inside the main body that must be listed but could not find a place in table of content. Those lists that you are not including in the table of content, you will be providing as index. Next please. Report checklist. Now you have prepared your report, but if report is very significant, you don't go for its publication, its printing until you have gone for final check. So here is the final checklist for a good report. What are the checklists? You must check the title page of the report whether there should not be any spelling mistakes. You should ensure that there must not be any spell mistake. Then title, then name of the writer, organization, if the report is prepared for the institution, like you are studying in the Technological Institute of Textile and Sciences, so report must carry the name of the organization as the Technological Institute of Textile and Sciences on the top. Then date, it must carry date, like this report is having again year mentioned here 2017. That way a report must have a date, person, group who commissioned the report, who is behind the report. Next please. Then let us go for the next point, table of content. Table of content, cross check before printing, giving print command. Sometimes if you are putting the data from one place to another, the page numbering may change. Data may be front size may be changed, font size and something. So after final setting, it is advisable to go for PDF collection of data, PDF converter, and then convert it into PDF so that the setting may not change further. Then it must be accurate. Table of content must be accurate, clear layout, section numbering system, and indentation. Complete page numbers. Report must be complete. Page number must be there. List of illustration if applicable. Next please. Third point is abstract. Here I would like to say the most technical part is abstract. What is abstract? It is like we have found as the synonym executive summary, but summary is different from abstract. In summary is not an authentic data, summary is not a legal data, summary cannot be cited, summary cannot be quoted. But abstract is an authentic, legal, pinpointed, factual data that can be published even independently from the report. Yes. Abstract can be, if the report is of 20,000 pages, 2,000 pages, abstract you can produce in 20 pages, 10 pages, 5, 6 pages. And so in abstract, what are the information that make abstract a good abstract? Appropriate length, complete summary of key information. It must be informative, not descriptive. Inform. It must be written in impersonal tone and objective language and connected prose. Next please. Fourth point is introduction. While looking at the introduction of the report, you look at the related topic to wider field, necessary background information, purpose of report, and then scope of report. You must look for the explanation of arrangement of report section. Then body format. When we are going to talk of body format, what are the things you need to look for the main body? Main heading indicating equal level of importance. Next please. And then all subheadings relating to section headings, they must be related, subheadings. And then choice of label indicating hierarchy of importance, hierarchy of significance shown by carefully and consistent use of features such as capital letters, different font, underlining, bold italics. One should not go for bold and italics and all capitalization everywhere. In technical field, in computer science, IT field, writing all caps is equivalent to shouting. So one should not go for making everything. If name of the book is there, it should go as italics. Name of the book always be written as italics. But what you have to make bold, what you have to make italics, what you have to make caps, you must be careful of that. Next please. Indenting, numbering, letter system, space between sections to enhance readability layout. When using charts, statistics and illustrations, check for suitability, caption, reference and text, and positioning. What information should be placed here? That should be taken care of. Next please. This way you will be organizing your main body. Then there comes acknowledgement of all sources. You must acknowledge, including material referred to, indirectly, direct quotations, copied diagrams, tables, statistics. It is wise to say thank you. All English communication runs on please, sorry, thank you. Then acknowledgement is the way of thanking, academic way, professional way of thanking the source from where you have adopted information. Direct quotations, copied diagram, table, statistics ensure a systematic link between references in the text and the reference list and bibliography. I would also like to tell you one more thing for acknowledgement, like one should not be selfish. If somebody help you, you must say thank you. I wish to tell, like I would like to give you one sample acknowledgement. Like as a creeper depends on every branch of the tree that supports it, in the same way I am also thankful to all the points and all the places where I have drawn support for the completion of this report. This is one way. There are multiple ways of writing acknowledgement, but you must be thankful to the source. And then expression, correct, own words, you should write, and concise. It should be clear to the intended reader who should read it, who should be technical audience, and whether it is technical or non-technical or semi-technical. Next please. Seventh part is table of content, logical development of ideas from one section to another, and the content means body, not table of content. Body content, material, main material, how it should be organized. There should be connectivity of second section to section 1, section 3 to 2, and then 3 to 4. And within each section, citing evidence, relevant, objective and specific. Then there comes in main body conclusion. Arising out of the facts, convincing, a substantial basis for the recommendation. What should you recommend? It should have some foundation. Next please. Recommendations if applicable. But I must suggest you, as a report expert, I would like to suggest you that whether it is asked or not, based on your conclusion, you must go for recommendation. It should be based on conclusion. It should be practical. Practically applicable. It should not be imaginary, very high sounding and high-fi. That recommendation will not work. Realistic, specific, well organized with the that's the first important point. And then list of references, sources in the text listed by the Harvard MLA system or API. There are many systems of referencing. So Harvard or MLA. MLA means Modern Language Association of America. So what are the things recommended as per recommended required system? Next please. Bibliography, text consulted but not referred directly in the report. Then there comes glossary. Glossary if included. Arrange alphabetical order. These are the terms, specific terms, technical terms that you applied as meaning. Finally, moving to the appendices. Appendix and appendices placed at the end of the report if included. It is not necessary that every report will have appendix. If included, arrange in the order referred to in the report. Next. Then references and work cited for preparation of this report. The session that we have, these are the references, and you should also arrange your report reference. This session on report writing. So this is Hornby AS, publication date 2005. Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, Chief Editor Sally Mayer, editors Colin McIntosh et al. Many editors. If editor is one, then you will put the name. Two, again you will put the name of both. But more than two, then you will put at all. If the reporters are many, more than two, then you will write like first reporter name, editors, Colin McIntosh et al. Then editor, edition 7, Oxford University Press. Name of the place where published, clear New York, USA. Then it is, see there is a written print. If it is online, it should have been written web. Then next is Kirkpatrick Betty. So title name first name letter, publication year 2004, the concise Oxford Thesaurus, a dictionary of synonyms, Oxford University Press, New Delhi. Then it published date, India, page number 677. This is the printed document. So you should talk that way. Then there is Sanjay Kumar and Pushp Lata. So Kumar Sanjay and Lata Pushp. Then published in the year 2013. Communication skills, Oxford University Press. From where it is published? OUP, New Delhi, India. What are the page numbering? This is. What is the type of the material, resource, type of the source? This is the way of referencing. You will write print. Had it been from web, internet, you might have written this in bracket web. Next please. See, in the preparation of this report, what bibliographical sources are used. So, these are the bibliographical sources. The organization is almost similar to references. Numbering is there, and you will see the first book is published from LECO publication, it is print. Second book is the book of letter writing that we have already discussed, it is in print. Then yes or B, third is again print, but it is published from New York, USA. And then fourth one is again New Delhi, print. Next please. The next one is again printed from India, OUP. Then next one is Chris Monsney, it is print again. And seventh one is John Seeley, Writing Report, One Step Ahead series, Oxford University Press. Moving to the last topic, end of the topic and end of the talk, here comes the final closing, that of report writing, and the presenter is Dr. Sudhir Narayan Singh, Assistant Professor, English and Communication Skills from the Technological Institute of Textile and Sciences, Bhiwadi. Thank you. Have a nice time. We'll meet again in some new concept and new way.